In this new episode, we will be talking about the 5 pillars of worship. Stay tuned to find out what are these 5 pillars of worship here in OneSet Klavier. Welcome back to another episode of OneSet Klavier, and today we will be talking about the 5 pillars of worship. Luckily, I was able to go over this topic, which we have not yet really discussed in our classes actually, and it's very interesting, though I haven't heard about it, just like the 5 levels of worship leading. Yes, the 5 levels of worship leading, which I haven't heard also about. So today we'll be talking about this one, and let's go and study it together. Now it says here that the 5 pillars of worship leading that are key for developing yourself as a worship leader and growing a healthy ministry. These pillars are the 5 categories of skills and responsibilities all worship leaders must develop to grow themselves and grow their ministry. Oh, so it's probably skills actually. Anyway, let's go right into it. We have 5 levels now. We have 5 pillars. Number 1, the pastoral or the spiritual pillar. If you are planning worship gatherings and leading worship gatherings at your church, probably local or international, your role is a pastoral one. Whether we are listening to a sermon or singing songs, the things we do in worship gatherings form our faith, which is very true. The songs we sing, the prayers we pray, and everything we say or do have an impact on the congregation's understanding of God and their faith. So yes, we should be very careful, as we are considered as spiritual pillars. What we do, even in our actions or leading in the service of singing, is that they will be uplifted the congregation. Let's go to number 2, the musical pillar. Worship leaders must be competent musicians with better than average vocal skills and mastery of their instrument. Having a basic grasp of music theory is another essential to developing a robust musical pillar. So yeah, it is important that as new worship leaders to develop, not just develop, improve whatever skills that we have. Probably not just, specifically music. Whatever skills or talent that you have, you need to learn how to improve it. Number 3, we have the administrative pillar. Having administrative systems is very important. Being organized is also one key factor. So being an administrator as a worship leader, you build worship plans, you schedule volunteers, host your entire song library, organizing chord charts, audio files, and managing volunteers. So yes, you also have a part to become an administrator. You have to do all of this stuff. You need to learn how to arrange your musical sheets or the songs, you compile them all, and you learn how to organize chord charts in case that they don't know what chords are to use. You have a little bit of a chart. The audio files, probably specifically if they're for minus ones, singing and something like that. You also are to schedule volunteers, very important. You are to assign participants for the worship service. And you also have worship plans. Yes, it's very important that you have a worship plan for probably not just the week or the day, for the entire month, probably the entire year. Number 4 is the leadership pillar. Yes, it's important that you have these leadership skills. Remember, just because you have the title worship leader does not mean your team automatically wants to follow you. If you haven't watched the first video, which is the 5 levels of worship leading, you should go out and check out in my channel, because it's a very interesting topic concerning leadership in worship leading. Oh yes, develop a relationship with them to earn their trust, then focus on making changes and increasing excellence. Create avenues and systems to develop other leaders in your ministry. So yeah, you can check it in my channel. I have actually posted about it, the 5 levels of worship leading. You understand the importance of having these leadership skills in order for you to become an effective worship leader. Lastly, number 5, the technology pillar. Worship leaders who oversee production ministry must develop an understanding of how to use tools like sound consoles, lighting controllers, digital audio workstations, and presentation software. And yes, it is important now that we live in a modern age with all this modern technology. Whatever technology that we are using in the worship service, it is important that we at least have an idea of how to use it, because technology nowadays is indeed useful actually in the service. And that's it, guys. We have the 5 pillars of worship. And thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a lot even in this very I don't know if it's gonna be I don't know if this is quite long for you, but I hope you learned a lot. Be sure to hit the and I hope to see you all again in the next video. And you have any comments, don't forget to put it under. If you have any corrections or suggestions or etc., just don't be shy, just say it here in the comment section. That's all for today. See you in the next video.